Welcome, Virgo, to your mid-month reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's get straight in here, Virgo, and see what's going on with you in the mid-month. Okay. Best message for Virgo, please. What they're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding them in the mid-month. Virgo. Message for Virgo. Okay. There it is. Ooh, trusting your instinct. It feels like right now you are definitely using your intuition and really trusting your instinct at this time. Keeping yourself in the knowing. And keeping your emotions really stable. I like that. Okay. Clarifying on the High Priestess not only is going to clarify on the High Priestess, but the entire reading. Okay, what do we got? Stability and joy and stability. Nice. Talking about that celebrating, talking about feeling stable with emotions, like I said, using your instincts. So you do feel very stable at this time, and I do love that beautiful card for the overall reading. Okay, so getting straight into the present, the recent past, and the near future. Two of Swords. Ooh, the Ace of Swords in the recent past. And the Four of Wands. At least we know how your intuition and instincts got there. And taking on this clarity, seeing clear about the situation. Okay, let's see what's going on. Why is the Ace of Swords here in the recent past? Got very clear about a situation. It feels like you got very clear about where you want to be, what you want to do with yourself, and moving persistently towards that. Wow. And staying on this persistent path. Feels like once you got clear about the situation, you knew exactly where you were going. You were just 100%, that's where I want to go. Yep. And nurturing yourself for the situation. So there is, it's just very simplistic. This is where I want to be. And just knowing you just want the joy and the happiness. And there it is. Very nice. With the Two of Swords over here, it's getting clear about a situation that's at hand and just staying clear. You are in a unique place in your life at this time, right in the now, right? You could be doing a lot of meditation, spiritual work, prayer, whatever is your highest priority for yourself at this time, and really using your intuition. Again, it's saying. So definitely knowing that you're using that intuition. You're not forcing things, you're trusting things more in the now. So instead of just forcing things, you know, and it feels like maybe that's where you got clear. Hey, you know what? I don't need to force anything. Just let it come, right? It's better. It moves better. Yes. And this helps you move up. If you're not forcing any text messages or forcing someone to text you or forcing yourself to text someone, you're just letting it go with the flow. And it's bringing more stability and more happiness into your life. Wow. There it is, getting into the knowing. Maybe you're not forcing this Aquarius. It doesn't have to be an Aquarius, but maybe you're not forcing them to, like forcing things on them, right? Or forcing them to keep writing you, keep texting you. You know, you're just letting it flow, right? Something like that. Take it how it resonates. Not forcing an issue, that's for sure. And it could definitely be with this King of Swords. You're just allowing everything to just kind of fall into place right now because you're in a better state of mind. You have more strength, right? You're very clear about your goals and where you're going. That's for sure. And your self-confidence level and determination right now is fantastically high. I don't know how else to really say that. It's really up there. It's because of the self-assuredness, yes, and it really makes you move. Even for some of you got a new job and you're really moving beautiful over here. Feeling more creative, feeling more like you more courageous. It just feels like the inner strength and the intuition are really playing a big role over here, and it's because you really nurtured the situation in the recent past. If a lot of you are doing some kind of creative endeavor, like writing a book or doing something like this, you can see it growing. You know where you're going. You have the clarity and the focus to keep going that way. And it just feels like you're really focused more on your own happiness, and not really worried about what the outside world is really doing at this time, right? I'm just moving the way I want to move and keeping the flow going. With the Four of Wands over here in the near future, it's talking about this celebration. The joy and stability can also talk about a celebration and having a good time. You might even be going to a party or a wedding or something of this nature. Having some kind of gathering, family gathering coming up, so maybe a reunion. It feels like it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, though, for you. It feels like somebody there could be a little bit of a challenge. They might want to challenge your status. They want to challenge, yeah. They want to know, oh boy. For some of you, you may have ended a relationship with someone who's going to be at this party, or as you're celebrating and doing whatever you're doing, this person comes up to challenge you. It could be a Scorpio, or it could be a Scorpio, literally, or a Sagittarius, Capricorn. It does feel like they want to challenge to why you're no longer friends, while you're no longer talk to each other, even if you're sisters, a family member. You know, how come you kind of let them go? Why has the ties been broken? And they're going to challenge this in the near future. They want to know why, you know, why this relationship is gone south, pretty much. Kind of like, where'd you go, Virgo? You know, Ace of Swords. You're not going to let that really bother you, though, because you're still clear about what you're still in the same energy. You're going to clearly communicate with them to let them know. You're not going to hold back to why you let this relationship go. So I do see you getting clear. And it's going to keep the joy and the stability, actually, by allowing them to know why you let this relationship go in the past, yeah, and why you left and took a new direction. And this is because you don't want to fight. You're very self-assured of what you're doing in life, and you're not going to allow this little bit of a challenge from this other person, allow them to ruin your joy and your stability and your celebration. So if they come to you and ask you, Virgo, you're not going to hold back. You're going to let them know. I mean, it doesn't look, you know, it's not nasty or anything. It's just more like, you know, hey, you know what? We grew apart. Kind of, that's really what it kind of looks like with the Ace of Swords over here. Like, I grew away from you. You know, the love lost its luster. We grew apart. You know, we're two different people. Something of this nature. But it does look like that's kind of the challenge for the upcoming, you know, and they're very determined to get the answer. It could be a Sagittarius, because they're kind of determined. What are they determined to? Determined to become your friend again, or to get back into good places with you. It definitely could be a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, I see a lot of that. Cancer, Scorpio. But it looks like they are trying to be, they're determined to get your friendship back, get back into a good place with you at this get together, this wherever it is. But it doesn't seem like it's anything that's going to really, like I said, upset you too much because, like I said, yeah, because you're a high priestess. Wow, you're still in high priestess mode. So you're just going to bring this high priestess that you got into from the recent past straight into the present now, and it's just going to really roll over, Virgo, into the probably the end of the month is when this is really going to start taking place, this challenge, somewhere between the end of the month and next month. But because you're in the knowing and you feel very comfortable, you are not going to allow anyone to interfere with your happiness. So, you know, they're really going to try to confront you about this, why we're not friends, why we broke up, you know, you're my sister, why don't you call me? And it's like, because you're drama, and I don't want to deal with drama. However it is, but you're really just going to sit pretty over here and just pretty much tell your truth and not really worry about the situation at all. So where it feels like they might be kind of causing a little mayhem, it's not going to affect you. No. Not at all. So that's not worrisome really at all for you, because you're in a place right now where you've found your footing. And this person could be younger than you as well. Not going to allow that to upset you at all. So that's a good thing. At least you don't have, you know, at least you know that your near future, there's, you know, you're going to try, but it's not going to happen. It could be more maybe a surprise. I'm thinking that's the only reason is because it's more like a surprise. Surprise, here I am. Hey, I would like to know why you kind of ditched me. Yeah, that's just because, like, we're different people. Plain and simple. So just continue to keep taking action the way you're taking action. And yeah, don't stop, because you're on a beautiful roll right now of just staying happy and joyful. And there's just nothing really here, guys, that says, you know what? You're going to back me into a corner, because you are the high priestess right now. You're in the knowing, and nothing is going to back you into a corner. So even if this Queen of Wands here, you know, you are in the creative area here. Maybe you know that they're going to be there. Maybe some of you are ready for it. However it is, my friends, but I will tell you one thing. Your joy and stability is strong in this month. Okay? So you have nothing but great things coming towards you. Okay? Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.